All right, welcome to Beal City. We're going to get started here with the JV game. The Ramblers versus the Beal City Aggies. Coaches are giving them some last minute instructions. This is the best of three, so whoever wins two of them first. All right, they're shaking hands at mid-court. Well, I got everybody's attention. The PTO has done amazing things for a lot of organizations around the school, and they're hosting the Holiday Craft Show, and they make a lot of money not only in that but the concessions, and they're looking for some donations. They're looking for name brand cans of pop, cases of water, the 16.9 size, name brand snack size bags of chips, hamburgers. If you can donate some hamburger, talk to Kristen Hudinga. Cash donations are also acceptable, so they can go ahead and buy the things that they need. The PTO has actually provided a lot of things for this Rambler Review. Equipment for the Rambler Review. They provided a deer blind for the Rambler Review to broadcast during football games. Camera for broadcasting class in the yearbook. All right, starting it off. DeWitt to Kyle. Roosevelt gets it over. Middle open. DeWitt, Doug. Grant, big swing by Izzy. Roosevelt. Beal's looking to bring it back. Hits it too hard. Point for McBain. Other things the PTO has done is the auditorium lobby furniture. This is Peyton Grant, a freshman setter that's serving. Big left-handed swing from the back row. Grant digs. DeWitt sets. Rosie, big swing, tapped. It's Doug. Set to the outside. Big swing. Lands. Point. Beal City. The PTO has also provided the grand piano for the auditorium, some playground equipment, books for classroom, phonics ears for each elementary classroom, cross-country and track tents, yearly scholarships. And then they give some money to each building for the principals to use. DeWitt with a big left-handed swing, set to the middle. Maloney digs. Oh, no communication. Ball lands. Point. Beal City. That serves out. Point. McBain. Oh. Shannon Maloney, the sophomore, will serve. Sends it up. Oh, just off the line. Point. Beal City. Big jump serve. Nice laser by Beal. She gets the ace. Shannon Maloney tries to serve receive it. Beal up 4-2. This is Fisher, the freshman, serving. Maloney serve receive. Peyton Grant. Isabel Roosevelt, big swing. She gets a kill from the middle. Peyton Grant with the assist. So Roosevelt now comes out of the front row, back row to serve. Laser to the libero. Setter to the outside. Big swing, but not over. That was Ariana Brown, a freshman, trying to get that over. So Isabel Roosevelt will serve again. Rosie with a bullet. Hits. Those are tough. Oh, good dump by the setter. Maloney to Roosevelt. Dazoo gets it over. Their libero to the setter outside. Left-handed. Goes outside the antenna. Point for McBain. Rosie will serve again. Roosevelt hits it too hard. Goes out. Betsy Roosevelt is like down. Too much power. That one hit into the net by Ariana Brown. That's going to bring up Paige DeWitt, a sophomore. Paige will serve, or Ivy Mills is coming in for Paige. Ivy, a freshman, puts it up, just over. McBain's ready on one. Grant. Megan Kyle hits it over. Their setter takes it to the outside. Big swing. Goes out. Point McBain. Ivy Mills will serve again. That went out, so they're going to get a new ball. No, Ivy chased it down. Ivy's all warmed up now after that long run. Ivy sends it up and over. They serve receive, sends it to outside. Big left-handed swing, goes into the net. Haley Ketchen, a sophomore, tried. Ivy serves again. Her third serve is up and over at Kitchen. Set the back row, big punch, not enough. Maybe a time. Nope. Coach is just talking. 9-5, McBain's up. Ivy serves again. This is her fourth serve. Sends it up and over. Little soft serve, Dazoo. Tips it over. Maloney to Grant. Grant dumps it. Libero to the setter. Setter dumps it. Roosevelt to Grant. Dazoo swings. Tap. They keep it alive. Kill for Dazoo. Second assist for Peyton Grant. Timeout. Beal City Aggies. Again, if you joined us late, be my walking advertisement for today. The PTO is hosting the Holiday Craft Show. I think it's Saturday, November 26th from 9 to 3. They're looking for donations of cans of pop, cases of water, snack-sized chip bags, hamburgers. Our cash donation always helps, and they raise a lot of money for different activities and buildings in the school. So it's a great cause. See if you can help. Contact Kristen Hudinga if you can donate. Dazoo taps. Hit over. Maloney digs. Grant pushes outside. Megan Kyle pushes back corner. Their libero to the setter outside. Hit. Big swing. Allison Gladue on the bench. Keeps it alive. Allison wasn't warming up, so I don't know if she's sick. All right, Ivy with her fifth serve. They keep it alive. Wow, good effort by Beal. Isabel Roosevelt. Peyton Grant pushes to Megan Kyle. No, Dazoo in the middle. Doug setting up three options. Big outside hit. Rosie to Grant. Dazoo again to their libero. Sets up three options. The outside again. Gets caught in the net. Point McBain. It's 12-5. Ivy with her sixth serve coming up. Sends it over. Tapped over by their setter. Bump set by Peyton Grant to Caitlin Dazoo. Back corner, too far. Too much muscle. Sub for Beal. Lauren Gross will come in to serve. She is a freshman. She replaced Haley Kitchen, a sophomore. Nice serve. Isabel Roosevelt. Megan Kyle. They had Beal City in the net already. No reason to be in the net. A lot of refs actually won't call that because it had no effect on the play, but that's the way they get paid the big bucks. Megan Kyle ready to serve. Back row to setter. Push way back just over the net and gets a kill from the back row. That's the freshman that just came in, Lauren Gross. Libero switching. Libero comes out. One of the bigs goes to the back row, and a new big goes to the front row. I should say middle. Big serve and an ace by Hayden Doyle, a freshman for Beal City. Just a bullet short serve. Sends another one a little deeper. Isabel Roosevelt's there. Peyton Grant. Shannon Maloney outside. Roll shot. Doug. Setter. Hits it over. Oh. Yeah. Crossed the plane or went under. Ref says went under. I would have thought that set went over, so she broke the plane. Maybe called a housing. Caitlin Dezou serves. Bullet over the net. They keep it alive and get the kill. Point, Beal City. 14-8. Sometimes you get so excited that a great play was made that you're not ready to handle the great play. Wow, that's a bullet. The line judge calls it in. I'm checking the Rambler review. There's enough of a delay to see if that was in or out. Let's see. Next serve, Megan Kyle. Caitlin Dezou tries. She keeps it alive. Rosie hits it back row. Middle hit, big swing, and it lands. Oh, another ace. All right, so checking the Rambler review. I wasn't able to see it. It's hard to interrupt a live broadcast. Another ace for Beal City. Paige DeWitt tried to serve receive that. It was a bullet. So nice serving by Kelsey Fletcher, I think. It's hard to see the number on her shirt. Oh, maybe that's Emily Taylor. There you go. Megan Kyle. Sub going to come in for McBain. Megan Kyle and Aubrey Camphouse are going to switch. It is tied 14-14 by the excellent serving of Emily Taylor, the sophomore from Beal. A bullet. Aubrey's there. Peyton, bump sets. Rosie got a little too on top of the ball. Doesn't go over the net. Beal just took the lead. Taylor, big serve, and out. The only way to stop her is if she stops herself. Peyton Grant will serve again. Peyton sends it up and over. Back row, Libero. Their setter is stacked. Can Dezou get there? Big effort by McBain to get it over. Stack sends it middle. Middle push. Maloney's there. Grant. Big swing by Rosie. Doug. And a kill by Isabel Roosevelt. Assisted by Grant. That's her third assist. 2 kills for Rosie. Peyton Grant will serve again. Third serve coming up. Back deep to their libero. Fletcher. Stack. Sends over almost a free ball. Bump. over, and it lands into the campfire. 16-16. This is the setter in the back row. Brianna Stack. A bullet. DeWitt to Grant to Roosevelt. Blocked at the net. That was Lauren Gross, the freshman, blocking that at the net. Stack will serve again. Oh, another bullet. DeZoo. DeWitt. Roosevelt sends over a free ball. They set it up. 3 options. They go middle. Tapped over. Oh, way over the net. Beal City could not stop themselves. Took not just one full step, but quite a few steps under the net. This will be Shannon Maloney serving. The sophomore sends it up. Sends it back row. Oh, right on the corner. No, terrible call. It was so in. Anyway, I'm not one to mess with the refs, but that was bad. All right, so Beal gets a free point. They're up by 1. Oh, kept alive. Good job by DeZoo and Camp House. And a kill. Tied up. In basketball, we say the ball never lies. Isabel Roosevelt will serve. Sends a bullet. Libero at the net. Dumps it. Maloney's there. Grant. DeZoo. Big swing. Back row. Libero to setter. Outside. Big swing. Blocked. And a block by DeZoo. It's got to be DeZoo. She looks really excited. Big smile. Hands up in the air. Sophomore Roosevelt serves again. Nice set to the back row. Big swing by the libero. Timeout, Beal City. This is Beal's second timeout. McBain took a 2-point lead. Now it's time for your commercial break. Sponsored by the PTO. Just a reminder that the craft show on Thanksgiving weekend on November 26th. Looking for cans of pop, cases of water, name brand snack size, bag of chips, hamburgers, and cash donations is always appreciated. The PTO has provided equipment for the Rambler Review, the deer blind for the broadcast from the press box. Keep those people warm and toasty up there. The new lobby furniture in the auditorium, the grand piano for the auditorium, playground equipment, books for classrooms, phonics ears, the track and cross-country tents, and they provide yearly scholarships for the McBain students. If you can drop any of these items off before November 18th or at conferences, that would be great. Rosie serves. Set to the middle, big swing by the freshman, and that lands. Lauren Gross gets the kill. Couple kills for her. This is going to bring up Ariana Brown, a freshman, serving down by 1. Ace for Brown. It's tied up 20-20, as Barbara Walters loved to say. All right, what can Brown do for Beal City? Another serve. Rosie's there, right at the net. Battle. They keep it alive. Camphouse sends it over. Stack. Free ball for McBain. Setter's out. DeWitt sets it up. Push back to the libero by Camphouse. Stack. Pushed over. Maloney to Grant. Big swing by Camphouse. It goes out. Beal takes a 1-point lead. Beal's 4 away from the first set. McBain had such a big lead there in the middle. DeWitt needs help. Maloney. Rosie from the back row. Gets the kill. The free ball kill by Isabel Roosevelt. Actually assisted by Maloney. Megan Kyle wants to sub in. And Aubrey, there you go. So Megan Kyle comes in for Aubrey Camphouse. Paige DeWitt will serve. Sends up the lefty serve. Stack sets to the right side. Big swing. Rosie's there. Bump set by Grant. DeWitt, big swing. And it goes out. I'm not sure. They just gave the clock. Okay. 22-21. Beal's up. Brown. Maloney. Serve receive. Grant. Katie Wilt sends it over. Stack. It spins on her hands. It doesn't go over the net. It's a tie ball game. It's almost a game to 3 right now. Megan Kyle to serve. Sends it over. Stack. Sets it. Middle. Push. DeWitt's there. Grant. Maloney tips it over and gets the kill. Little roll shot. Sets on top of the tape. Kill for Maloney. 4th assist for Grant. McBain needs 2. Kyle serves. Oops, they asked for a rotation check. Rotation check is the coach called for, or else the captain called for it. One girl doesn't know where she's at, so you have to have, like, start out at each serve where you're going to be, and then as soon as it's hit, you can change your positions. All right, Megan Kyle needs 2. Here's the first one. Libero. It's sent over, battle at the net. Point, McBain. Set point, Megan Kyle. Sends it over. At the libero, it's going to be an ace. That's how the first set ends. So a couple stats here. Caitlin DeZoo had a block and a kill. Peyton Grant, 4 assists. An ace for Megan Kyle. Shannon Maloney, a kill and an assist. Isabel Roosevelt, 3 kills. So, we got 3 minutes before the next one. I could talk about PTO. PTO is looking for some donations for their annual craft show on November 26th. They're looking for pop and water and chips and meat and cash. If you're able to help out, you can drop off things at conferences. Maybe get them by November 18th to the school. Or contact Kristen Huttinga if you have any questions. All right, we're back, ready for the second set. Peyton Grant will start serving for McBain, the freshman setter. First time playing volleyball this year. Sends it up. Sends it over. She ran cross country in middle school. Stacks. Big set to the middle. Wow, they keep it alive. Rosie, big swing. No touch, and it goes out. Close. Brianna Stack, a sophomore setter. Serves first for Beal. Megan Kyle, serve receive. Dazoo needs help. Shannon gets it over. Nice job. Libero to Brianna Stack. Gross hits it over Rosie with a big hit kill for Rosie. Isabel Roosevelt, the sophomore. This will bring up Shannon Maloney, the sophomore. Outside hitter. Sends it up, just over the net. Big swing from back row, hits the back corner. So bring up Madison Fisher to serve. Beal's up 2-1. Zoo tried to figure out, am I going to bump set it or overhead set? And it went right around neck level. That is the toughest one. Fisher sends it over. Maloney, serve, receive. Passes to Grant. Grant, big set to Roosevelt. Gets dug. Back row attack, way too far out. Beal's up 3-2. Isabel Roosevelt serves. Bullet gets the ace. Hits the tape and falls. Rosie sends another one over. Liberos. Brown. I think that's Fisher, actually. Maloney. Grant bump sets. Mega Kyle, big swing. Brianna Stack. Brown. Grant. DeWitt left-handed. Brown. Fisher, big swing. Rosie's there. Can DeWitt save it? No. Nice effort by McBain. Strong hitting by Beal City. Ariana Brown, a freshman. Beal City's only got 3 sophomores on this team. A lot of sophomores are up on their varsity. Brown hits the net and goes over. Point, Beal City. It's 5-3. Ariana Brown, I remember her from basketball last year. Good athlete. Sends over a bullet. Maloney, Grant sets it back. DeWitt gets it over. Brown to Stack. Sent over. DeWitt. Grant back to DeWitt. Wrong angle. 4 touches. Point, Beal City. Brown keeps serving. Beal's double their score. Ace for Brown. Ariana Brown, the freshman, continues to serve. Another bullet. Maloney, Roosevelt. Dazoo gets it over. Back corner. Fletcher to Stack. Maloney passes to Grant. Grant to Dazoo. Dazoo with the kill. (7-4). Ivy Mills will serve for DeWitt. Ivy Mills, the freshman, sends it over. Fletcher. Free ball for McBain. 3 options. Sent a little too far outside. 8-4. Still a doubled score. McBain won the first set. Beal's playing well in the second. Big swing. Roosevelt takes it. Ivy. Grant pushes it over. Pushed over. Maloney's there. Grant dumps it. Fletcher's there. Stack. Sends it over by Ben Coster. Grant. DeZoo sends it over. Stack passes it back out to Taylor. Hits it into the net. Point McBain. Megan Kyle will serve. Megan, a sophomore. Sends it up. Sends it over. Ace for hits Fletcher. Point McBain. 8-6. McBain was down by 4, down by 2 right now. Kyle sends it over. Fletcher to Stack. Big swing. Ivy Mills is there. DeZoo, big swing. Lauren Gross to Fletcher. To the other, Brown to Fletcher. Sent over. Maloney back to Grant. Grant one-handed hit. Does not go over the net. 3-point lead for Beal. Big swing. Rosie's there. That's Ben Coster. Ivy hits it. Fletcher. Fisher. Grant. Maloney with a run at it. Gets caught in the net. Point. Beal. Aubrey Camphouse comes in for Shannon Maloney. Ben Coster. Big swing by DeZoo. Goes out. 4-point lead. 5-point lead. Chloe Ben Coster has been serving for 3 points now. Here's the 4th. Roosevelt to Grant. Roosevelt. I think she saw DeZoo in front of her. Didn't want to land on her. Ball goes under the net. They double their score. 12-6. Ben Coster still serving. Gets caught in the net. 12-7. 5-point lead for Beal. Caitlin DeZoo serves. The sophomore sends it over. Back row hits. Fletcher sent over by Taylor. Grant. Camphouse has to send it over. It does. There's 3 options. Back to the middle. Big swing. Kyle's there. Sent over. Camphouse is there. Rosie back sets. Big swing by Rosie. Oh, gets caught in the net. 6-point lead for Beal. Emily Taylor, a sophomore, serves it. Megan Kyle sends it back over, pushed over. DeZoo's there. Roosevelt sends over. Stack. Big swing, back row. Kill from the back row for Beal City. Beal City's got loud music playing in the locker room. Megan Kyle. DeZoo. Kyle's got to get it over. She does. Stack passes it back to Fletcher. Fletcher, free ball. Ivy Mills. Grant bump sets it. Big swing by Roosevelt. Goes out. Sub. Ivy Mills Page DeWitt switch. 8-point lead for Beal. Taylor serves. DeWitt to DeZoo. Point Beal. Timeout McBain. This broadcast not only sponsored by the Rambler Review. I think sometimes they have McLean's transmission in the corner also. The PTO would like to let everybody know that they need some donations for the craft show. Not just the crafts and the vendors, but concessions. So they're looking for pop and water and bags of chips and meat and more water and more pop and more bags of chips, more meat, or cash. If you can help out with any of these items, please bring them to conferences or get them to the school by November 18th. Or contact Kristen Huttinga if you have any questions. We're checking to see how powerful the Rambler Review is. See if all their needs are met just from this broadcast. Taylor sends it up and over. Megan Kyle tries. It was a bullet. Ace for Taylor. 10-point lead for Beal. If it goes to a third set, that one goes to 15. Taylor sends it up over. Another bullet. Kyle to Grant. DeZoo has to get it over. Point Beal. 11-point lead. Big swing by Taylor. The only thing that stops Taylor is Taylor. Point McBain. 10-point lead. Peyton Grant, the freshman, serves. Sends it over. Stack. Big swing and out. Fisher tried to get that one in. Put too much muscle on it. Grant will serve again. Sends it up and over. Big swing by Rosie. Fletcher's there. Stack. Taylor sends it over. Rosie bump sets it to Camp House. Camp House gets the kill. Assisted by Isabel Roosevelt. Aubrey Camphouse did a nice job of staying out of the net on that also. Grant, third serve on this one coming up. Trying to get back into this game. Fletcher to Stack. Taylor sends it over. Grant finds it. Hits the reffing platform. This will be Ben Coster. Big bullet. DeZoo to Roosevelt. Camp House sends it back. Fletcher's there. Stack. Big swing by Fisher. DeZoo. Rosie. Camp House. Oh, gets caught in the net. Sub for Beal. This is Johanna Hubble coming in for Emily Taylor. 10-point lead for Beal. Stack serves. Goes out. 9-point lead. Are you ready to watch an amazing McBain comeback? Aubrey Camphouse to serve. Sends it over. Fletcher, serve receive to Stack. Big swing. DeWitt's there. Sent over. Big shark bait set up. Brown gets the kill for Beal City. 10-point lead. Libero switch. Middle goes to the back to serve. New middle comes in. Fisher into the net. Isabel Roosevelt to serve. Sends it up and over and too far. 22-12, 10-point lead. This brings up Brown. Brown needs 3. Serve from way back. Aubrey, DeZoo sends it over. They set it up, 3 options. They choose the outside big swing. Rosie's there. Grant keeps it out of the net. DeZoo big swing. Fletcher, Stack. Fletcher sends it over. Grant. Kyle sends it over. Fletcher's there. Stack. Right side hitter. Camp House tries. They get the kill. Beal is 2 points away. Sub comes in. DeZoo and Katie Wilt will switch. Brown into the net. Beal needs 2. Paige DeWitt to serve. Sends the lefty over. Stack. To Gross. Shark bait. Double. Wasn't blocked. Gross, a nice freshman athlete over there. DeWitt to serve again. Sends over the left-handed serve. Stack. Gross sends it over. Kyle. Katie Wilt sends it over. Fletcher passes to Stack. Stack to the outside, big swing. They said it was tipped. Set point coming up here for Gross. Lauren Gross, the freshman. Into the net. McBain stays alive. Down by 9. Megan Kyle to serve. McBain's got to play perfect. Here comes the serve. Sent over. Fletcher couldn't get it off of Brown's pass. Megan Kyle will serve again. Sends it up and over. Brown, Stack. Oh, lands in the back. That's how it's going to end, 25-16. Captains are going to be called to the middle for the coin toss. The ref is going, man, I hope I brought my coin. Some stats in that one. McBain only scores 16. Not a bad comeback from being down. Caitlin DeZoo has a kill. Peyton Grant has an assist. Aubrey a kill. Izzy a kill. An assist. And an ace. And Megan Kyle has an ace. Third set to 15 coming up. All right, the ref's getting the lineup check. Libero comes in. Third set coming up. Peyton Grant. Start serving. They send it over. Grant gets it back. Needs help. Rosie's there. Fletcher in the back row for Beal. Sets it to Stack. Stack to Gross. It lands in. Point, Beal. This one's the short game to 15. Whoever takes this one takes the win for the night. Every point matters. Stack. Sends it over. DeWitt tries. Rosie tries. Beal up 2. Brianna Stack, the sophomore, sends it. And it gets an ace. Down by 3. Rosie, Grant, DeWitt, big left-handed swing. Gross to Fletcher, sent over. Rosie wants it back. She gets it back, big swing. Fletcher digs. Rosie at the net. They're going to give the point to McBain. Maloney serves. Big back row hit by Taylor. Maloney to serve. Sends it over to Taylor. Wow, good effort. Rosie, back corner. Oh, goes out. Rosie's had so many that have been close. It is 4-2. Libero comes out. Kyle's there. Grant sends it back to Kyle. Kyle gets it over. Taylor. She hit the net. So Beal City's Ariana Brown hit the net on her swing. They call that McBain's point. McBain down by 1. Roosevelt to serve. The toe on the line. Taylor to Stack. Sent over, but not over the net. Gross tried it. Timeout, Beal. All right, Roosevelt ready to serve. Fletcher to Stack. Gross big swing, hits it out, no touch. It's a tie ball game. Roosevelt gets an ace. McBain takes a 1-point lead. Rosie serves. Stack to Gross. Tips it over. Goes out. No touch. Point McBain. 6-4. Isabel Roosevelt. Gross to Stack. Big swing by Fletcher from the back row. McBain has doubled the score. Beal has taken a timeout already. They only have one left. Rosie sends it over. Brown to Stack. Fletcher sends it over. DeZoo. DeWitt keeps it alive. Grant hits it. Taylor to Stack. Big swing. Maloney's there. DeWitt. DeZoo gets it over. Stack and Fletcher are right next to each other. Fletcher not over. Point McBain. 9-4. 5-point lead for McBain. Rosie hits a tape. Point Beal City. This is Brown, the freshman, serving. Maloney to DeWitt. Point Beal. 3-point lead. Roosevelt. Ace for Fletcher, for Brown. 2-point lead. Brown. Ace. 1-point lead. Brown to Rosie. Grant. DeZoo, big swing. Gross hits it to Taylor. DeWitt sets it to DeZoo. DeZoo sends it over, gets the kill. Two-point lead. Paige DeWitt serves. Sends the lefty over. Fletcher's there. Stack sends it over. DeWitt. 1-point lead for McBain. Lauren, timeout McBain. Both teams have used a timeout. Really tight third set here. McBain up by 1. Lauren Gross, the freshman from Beal City, serving to tie it. Sends it over, goes out. McBain up by 2. Megan Kyle, the sophomore, to serve. Sends it over. Brown to Stack. Goes out. 3-point lead for McBain. Sends it over. Fletcher. Taylor. Stack sends it over. Roosevelt sends it over. Taylor. Brown hits it into the net. 4-point lead. McBain needs 2. Megan Kyle serves to Brown. To Stack. Brown, big swing. DeWitt's there. Rosie helps out. Kyle's got to get it over. She does. Gross is there. Stack. Back to Gross. Gross pushes. DeZoo sends it over. Taylor to Stack. Back to Taylor. Big swing. Blocked at the net. Taylor keeps it alive. Brown tries to keep it. Time out. Beal City. That's their second. Big run based on Megan Kyle serving. It was a 1-point game. Now it's a nice lead for McBain with match point coming up. Megan Kyle serves for match point. Goes out. Beal stays alive. That's why you call timeouts, is to try to mess up the server. This is Chloe Ben Coster. Sends it over. Rosie, Grant, DeZoo. Three-point lead. Chloe, Roosevelt, Kyle, DeZoo's got to get it over. She does. Brown in the back row. Stack to Taylor, DeWitt, Grant. Big swing, Maloney. Back corner, it's in, and that's the match. McBain wins it 15-11. Couple stats from that last game. DeZoo had a kill. DeWitt had an assist. An ace by Isabel Roosevelt. Good playing by McBain. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to donate to the PTO. Water, pop, chips, meat, or cash. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.